Well, Netflix has made the announcement that they've reached a deal and they're going to buy Warner Brothers.
Wow.
The sale includes the Warner Brothers film and TV studios, the library, HBO Max. The whole thing is going to cost Netflix $83 billion.
That's crazy. Okay, so think about this. It was like 2010, maybe? Somewhere around there. I remember it, man. I remember I was waiting outside. I had an event that I was doing for the radio station I was working at, and it wasn't time to go in and start. So I'm sitting in the parking lot in front of a Blockbuster video. Okay. And at the time, Netflix was getting just killed.
Yeah.
Like their stock price, I want to say it was under $1. It was like, let's just say 70 cents, something like that. And I thought, man, Netflix is pretty cool. It was still, they were doing like the send the CDs, the DVDs to your house thing.
Yeah.
And they were just kind of starting, and they were talking about like, the streaming thing. And I'm like, it's kind of interesting. And definitely I could see the things. I came so close to buying a boatload of Netflix stock.
Yeah.
Like a boatload of it at 70 cents per share.
Whoa.
I don't even know what it is now.
I think it's about like $30. Maybe.
And then that Blockbuster I was sitting in front of been gone forever.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing is Blockbuster was about to start doing their own version of Netflix streaming. So they were going to have like some stuff streaming. They had made some deal with a couple of the studios. There was like a handful of studios they made a deal with, and they were gonna, so it was that's why people were they were underestimating Netflix.
Yeah.
Because they kind of at the time everybody just kind of saw them as a DVD mailed to your house kind of place.
Yeah, you can see the vision.
Yeah, but like I was like, part of me was, I thought Netflix was really cool, and at 70 cents, I'm like, whatever. What do you got to lose?
It's just over 103.
103. God,
I thought it was 30. Damn.
God, could have made a boatload of money.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Damn.
Always the case.
I knew a guy who was also considering investing in Netflix as an early investor, but he went with The Gap. Instead.
Yeah.
It's not like that was a new company. I mean,
Well, it depends on the timing of that, because the Gap went through a long time of being
down,
huge.
yeah,
and going up.
It did not serve him well.
Yeah.
Well, the FBI has arrested this 30-year-old douchebag from Virginia after accusing him of planning 2 pipe bombs outside the Republican and Democratic Party headquarters in Washington. That was the night before the January 6th Capitol riot. Authorities say they ID'd the guy by taking another look at old evidence like credit card purchases of bomb parts, cell phone locations, surveillance video, a license plate reader. No one was hurt in this little stunt, surprisingly, but the FBI says the bombs could obviously have been very deadly. And prosecutors are still looking into why he did this.
Okay, so people talk about how people they now root for a political party like a sports team,
right?
Yeah.
But like as a Steeler fan, you don't see like Steeler fans putting pipe bombs outside like the Ravens offices or something. Like what gets people to this or the Charlie Kirk thing? Like what gets people to the point where they become violent about it? Like it's one thing to get worked up, it's one thing to be passionate or whatever. But like, why? What is the point where it becomes violent?
Well, they do believe that this matters, right? Like sports, at a certain point, you can go, okay, it's not that big of a deal. They think the world is crumbling. Like if whatever it is that they believe isn't happening, they really think the world is going to fall apart.
They really think evil's going to be taking over the entire country.
And even the Bills Mafia are helping to get that woman's terrible towel back. I mean, even, like you said, like sports fans know better, but like Sammy Menace are saying, they think this is for the greater good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's why they can justify it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there was a thing that I saw and I thought it was great. Yeah, we were talking about. Did I mention this? I probably already mentioned it as the collector of quotes that I am, about how it's basically everybody else is fighting. Meanwhile, the people who they're all mad about, they're all friends.
Oh, the chess one, right?
The chess thing about being pawns.
We're all pawns.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. Yeah, here it is. The pawns hate each other, while the ones playing chess are actually good friends.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are, killing each other, or
we're witnessing the demise of
willing
society.
to go to jail doing dumb stuff over like the woman her husband who got murdered. Was it Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
Like,
And
like,
meanwhile, everyone in the Senate is going to lunch together.
Yeah.
It's like divorce lawyers, best friends.
Yeah.
They're going to be just fine.
Yep.
Well, week 14 kicked off with the Lions beating the Cowboys in a high-scoring game. Detroit running back Jahmyr Gibbs had a big night with 120 total yards and 3 touchdowns. The Lions defense also stepped up, sacking Dak Prescott 5 times and intercepting him twice. The win helps Detroit's record go to 8-5 and boost their playoff chances to about 56%, while Dallas drops to 6-1, and they now only have about a 9% chance to make it to the playoffs. And LeBron James' incredible streak, it's finally over. He scored just 8 points against the Raptors, which ended his run of 1,297 straight regular season games with at least 10 points. That's a streak that started back in 2007, by the way, and is an NBA record. Just to compare, Michael Jordan's longest streak was 866 games. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's was 787, and Karl Malone's was 575.
Yeah, LeBron's so checked out. There was a video that I saw. He was like, the coach is yelling at him, like, Bron, trying to get his attention. He's just down. This is like the game's going on. Yeah. He's down at the end of the court, chopping it up with one of the other players in the other team,
Whoa.
who's like sitting on the bench, or and he's just laughing, not paying attention at all. The guy is checked out.
That's crazy. That's like me when I was a kid playing soccer. I would just stand on the field and talk to my friend.
In T-ball, I would sit in the back and make little weed like flower crowns for myself and sit facing the wrong way.
Man, I know a lot of y'all love LeBron. I hate him so much.
Have you always hated him?
Yes. Yeah. That you know when I started hating him when he made his announcement about going to Miami.
Yeah, that's when a lot of people started hating.
The announcement, like, I'm like, oh, God, dude.
I'm taking my talents.
Yeah, get over yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate him so much.
The only thing I can say that I do like about LeBron is the stuff that he funds for schools back in Cleveland.
But then he's a dick to kids who come up and ask for autographs.
Exactly. So that's the only part that I can say, you know what, that's cool. Yeah. Everything else sucks.
Nothing against his talent. I mean, the guy's clearly super talented. Do I think he's the greatest player of all time?
No,
I don't.
I think he's figured out how to game the system and be in the league.
I don't get that. The stats show. But he's a great player.
Yeah, but he's gamed the system in a way where he can stay in the league much longer so he can get those stats.
How? How did he game the
system? By not playing certain amount of games, starting later in the season.
Yeah, there's a whole breakdown of it like that you can find online. I mean, Jordan's still the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's just so funny because, man,
well, you live with the biggest LeBron homer ever.
Please don't get him in this discussion.
And you can't deny, he's an amazing player.
Okay.
Certainly talented. Greatest of all time? No. Big baby? Flop artist?
Yeah.
A 32-year-old dude in New Zealand tried to steal a rare $19,000 Fabergé egg pendant, this little pendant from a jewelry store, by swallowing it. An employee saw him do it. Luckily, he was arrested before he could leave the store. After 6 days under police watch, he finally passed the pendant. 6 days.
Wow.
Just go work
yourself
through that colon. Yeah.
Like your job is to
waiting for this guy
to crap this pendant out.
And check all of his poops.
Yep. They finally grabbed it, and the necklace was, by the way, this necklace was such a big deal. It was inspired by the James Bond movie Octopussy. It's very rare, only 50 ever made.
I tell you what, you keep it.
Yeah, right, you can have it.
Cops confirmed the jewel was undamaged, so they gave it back to the shop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I guess you can run it through the steamer.
Yeah, a little dishwasher.
I didn't catch that movie. What movie was it?
Octopussy.
Oh,
yeah, it's a famous one.
Gina can't even swallow a pill, and this guy's swallowing a pendant.
There is a movie called Maria Full of Grace that came out like 20 years ago about this like Central American drug smuggler where she had to like swallow balloons of heroin. I would just die. It wouldn't be. No, there's no way. Well, Google's year-end search shows that Charlie Kirk was the highest trending search of 2025. As everybody knows, he was killed while speaking with students at Utah Valley University on September 10th. Netflix smash hit K-pop Demon Hunters was second, followed by Labubu's in third. The rest of the top 10 of 2025 were iPhone 17, President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, New York City's Mayor Zoran Mandani, the AI startup DeepSeek, the government shutdown, FIFA Club World Cup, and tariffs. And the top TV search was The Hunting Wives. Anybody?
I loved it.
My wife watched that.
Is it a big deal?
She said it was like almost straight porn.
That's why. Okay.
Lesbian porn.
Yeah.
It was good.
Any guess on the top slang term search of 2025?
Top slang term of...
I think I already know.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
No.
Tell us.
What do you think?
6, 7.
There we go. All I had to do was the hand movement.
I don't even consider that slang.
And finally, the data isn't from Google, but the freaks really came out this year for pit porn. And that is because it was the most requested fetish
Pit
of the
porn?
year.
Like
Pit porn.
armpits?
Yeah. This type of fetish, typically just basically licking armpits. And it has an actual name.
yeah.
Menace, let's see if you can pronounce it. I gave you a piece of paper.
Okay.
This is the name
Pit
of pit
porn
Yeah, when you're
is
into it.
Licking armpits.
Licking
Nice.
armpits.
Yeah.
Gross.
Maschalena?
Maschalena.
It's probably close.
Maschalengana.
That's very close.
Maschalengala?
Mascalagnia.
Masculine. No, I meant it's not bad.
Not bad.
Mascalengia.
Sure. Well,
I first learned about this fetish from the reality show Shaw's of Sunset because
Oh, they're in this?
yeah, one of the
Gross.
guys on there super into spelling pits and being all about
Ugh.
pits. Yeah.
Well, experts say it's tied into tickle torture and other humiliation kinks.
Oh.
And as for why it's popular, one chick says it's a primal thing. She can't help herself. Armpit licking ranked 4th on the most searched fetishes, following behind pegging, feet content, Morgan,
There you
and golden showers. And that's what's going on, Woody.
All right. Thank you very much, Gina Grad.
Yep.
Coming up next here on The Woody Show, a Friday tradition, a staple of the Friday Woody Show. We're going to play our dumbass contest, the DUIQ.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you would like to be our contestant, just by trying to guess whether this drunk person's going to know stuff or not, you can give us a call right now, 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. So call now. We'll get somebody lined up, and we'll play the DUIQ next on The Woody Show. Hang on.